All right, so here we go, readers. Today we're going to get a chance to think a little bit about our character and how the character compares to someone else. Over the course of this week, you'll be have compared things like, say, two fruits or two vegetables, working on that idea about comparing across categories, whether it's their color or their taste or how they act. In this case, with characters. Here, we're going to start moving from just gathering details about a character to now comparing that character to someone else, and that person is going to be you because there's nobody you know better than yourself. Here, one of the books that I'm reading right now is The Colorado Curveball. It's a ballpark mysteries book. In this case, we have Kate and we have Mike. They are cousins. They love baseball. Their parents work in the field of baseball. One is a journalist and one is a scout. And they tend to throughout the series, go to different ballparks. And then there's some mysteries that they solve while they're there, kind of like detectives, if you will. Here, I'm going to read you a passage. They're in this passage. They're at a place in Colorado where the Colorado Rockies play. They're an actual baseball team, and I want to talk you through how, from what I am reading, how it compares to how this character would compare to me. And in this case, I want to compare Mike, the main character, to myself. So here we go. This part here. Hey, look at that, Mike said. He pointed to the small piles of snow that had been pushed to the edge of the warning track next to the field. This field is perfect for a special play today. Do you know what play I hope we see? Kate studied the snow and then shook her head. No, she said. A snow cone catch, Mike said. That's when the fielder catches the ball way up near the top of the webbing, and the upper part of it pokes out of the glove like the shaved ice at the top of a snow cone. Mike jumped up and pretended to snag a baseball out of thin air. Got it, he said. Then he stuck out his tongue and licked an imaginary snow cone. Mmm, cherry, he said with a smile. He rubbed his belly. That was good. Let's go find our seats so we can wait for an amazing play. I think about that part right there before I read on a little bit more. And I am similar to Mike in that I like to make jokes, kind of try to make things funny when we're maybe not always not something not everybody would think of. I'm not sure Kate thought that was too funny. I'm also somebody who is known when I watch sports to want to find things that aren't common happen. Like in a basketball game, I wait for like a buzzer beater shot, which doesn't happen often, or a basketball game where somebody throws the ball from half court and makes the basket. Things that are pretty amazing. I root for those things too, just like Mike does. So he and I are pretty similar in that regard. Kate and Mike wound through the stadium until they reached their seats behind the Rockies dugout. The stadium was almost full when the announcer came on the loudspeakers to start the pregame ceremony. Now, I also know that I probably wouldn't be there that early. I'm not somebody who likes to be at games that early. So that's a difference between Mike and I. He likes to be there early, and I not the biggest fan of it. Sometimes I like to be there just about when it's. Mike nudged Kate and pointed to the giant scoreboard in center field, shaped like a mountain. What's up with George's note? He said. Do you think someone is going to do something to the scoreboard? I don't know, Kate said. What do you think happened with the baseballs? She took out a small tube of lip balm out of her pocket and rubbed it on her lips. I don't know. I don't know that either, Mike said. If he's the only one with a key, it didn't happen from inside the room. Maybe someone stole his key ring and made a copy of the key, Kate said. She was about to slip the lip balm back in her pocket when she stopped. And I just thought of a way to test if someone else has a key. Now, I think to myself that I would be similar to Mike in a lot of ways where I probably would be wondering those types of things. But I have a little bit of Kate in me where Kate was the one who came up with the idea right away. She seems to be a big idea generating person. That would be more like myself, where maybe I'll be like, hey, how about this? Could it be this? So I might have similar qualities. As you're reading today, make sure that you're looking out for how you are similar to your character. Would you act the same way or feel the same way? Would you do things that are similar or different? And why?